right, hello, good evening. Hello.
Good evening.
Yes. And I hope you are well.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yesterday you missed.
Come again.
Yesterday you missed class.
Yes, please. It was due to low network.
Yes, I understood. Okay, all right. So I think I shared the record, but I think I said it to your parents. Right? Okay. Hello, Ella. Hope you are well. Hello, Ella.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Good. Elsie. Hello, Elsie.
There.
Hope you are well.
Please, I'm fine.
Great. Krista. Hello, Krista. Krista, can you hear me? Krista. Okay, Krista can hear. Vanessa. Hello, Vanessa.
Hello, sir.
Hope you are well.
Yes, please.
Okay, great. So please, the lesson is being recorded, okay? So unfortunately, everything you are saying is public. And so, hello, Enoch. Hello,
Yes,
Enoch.
sir.
Do you know how to
Sir.
edit your name to change your name? Do you know how to change your name in the Zoom?
No.
Okay, so go to participants.
Okay.
Then you see your name appearing. Click on the setting, the three dots against your name.
Okay.
Seeing that?
Yes.
Then go to rename. I can even
Okay.
do it from here for you guys. Go to them. So you make it Enoch, sharp, good. So at least our names are coded. But then we don't make the link available to anybody apart from the students on the platform. So that's the it's just to hide our identity. All right. So yesterday we started with a review of algebra, and we would want to continue today. I mentioned that we'll try and go through factorization today, quadratic factorization using the grouping method, and then we take it from there. Like we do this revision, I'm not teaching fresh. So you will be solving questions throughout, solve it together, solve it individually, like that. But just a recap for those who couldn't join us. I'm sharing my screen. Please, can you see my screen? Hello?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay, great. Thank you. So let's try this. Okay, so this is an example of a quadratic, sorry, a difference of two squares. A difference of two squares. So let's try that. So what we do here, for those who are new, Enoch, you see the chart. Hello, Enoch.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so we use the chart to send our individualized answers. Hello, Ella.
Yes, sir.
Hope you are well.
Yes, please.
How is Elizabeth?
She's fine.
It's fine. She's done, eh?
Yes,
Good
today.
for her. Yes, that's good. Allow her to rest, okay? Do all the home chores for
Okay.
her. All right, so Ella, you see the chart.
Yes, please.
That is where we send our answers, okay? So when sending, you look out for, you click on my name. That is Adomako Tutor. Then you send it directly to me. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right, so let's solve this. Okay, a minute more. I have answers from 3 people. A minute more.
There.
Hello.
There.
Yes.
My chat is disabled.
Come again.
My chat is disabled.
Oh, your chat is disabled.
Yes,
Click
please.
on my. Have you clicked on my name? Click on my
Yes.
name. And when you click on my name,
Okay.
you see the space white. Are you using a phone or a laptop?
Laptop.
So when you click on my name, okay, so let me do you a favor. Let me rather send you a chat. Let me chat you first. I'm coming.
Okay.
Have you seen my message?
Yes.
Good. You can reply with the answer. So I have Vanessa, Ella, Elsie, waiting for Crystal and Enoch. Okay, right. So let's solve it together. Enoch, I've not seen your answer.
There.
Yes. Have you been able to do it?
Yes. There.
Okay, but I've not seen your answer. Okay, so let's go this way. So Enoch, help us solve this one. What do you have in mind? I know you were not there yesterday anyway.
Okay. So, first of all, you have to find the square root of 49 and
Okay,
y squared.
good. So square root
So
of
that will
49
be
is
7.
7.
Yeah.
And then y squared,
Y.
y. Okay,
Then square root of 64 minus
so minus Square root of 64 is
8.
so 8
M squared.
the square root of m power 4 is m squared. Good.
Yes.
M squared.
You get bracket open 7y plus 8m bracket.
This will be in one bracket, right?
Yes.
And then another bracket with same content, 7y plus 8m squared.
Yes.
So it is the same values, but then the only difference is the sign. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Thank you very much. Ella. Hello, Ella.
Yes, sir.
Are you following?
Yes, please.
Great. Um, Krista. Hello, Krista. Hello, Krista. Krista, please unmute yourself, okay? Hello, Krista. Anyway, Tracy, you are welcome. Hello, Tracy. I'll need your responses. So you need to, when I call your name, you need to unmute. So that I'm sure we are together. Is that okay? I'll need your response. So as often as you hear me call, you kindly get back. Is that okay? I'm sending Crystal a message just to be sure she's all right. Fine. So we go on. Now this was difference of two squares. Okay. So let me do a last one, and then we will proceed to. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. And please, we would also need to improve our speed. Okay. So when the question comes, then you push the answer. Is that okay? Hello, Ibrahim. Hello, Ibrahim. Hello, Ibrahim. Hello, Ibrahim. Hello, Ibrahim. Ibrahim, you need to unmute yourself to talk, okay? Okay, so Ibrahim, so if you can hear me, you have not activated your microphone. So look at the microphone symbol and click on it. If it's a laptop, it is on the far left. Okay. If the laptop's on the far left, you have to activate the microphone. Okay. Um, okay, Ibrahim, this is what I'll do. I'm going to well, let me say, log out, log yourself out and log in. When you are logging in, it will ask you about the language, sorry, the microphone. And then you would allow the microphone to come on. Okay. Okay. So a minute more. Ibrahim, please, if you can hear me, kindly log out and log in again. Okay. So all right. I think some are getting abreast with the Zoom. Okay, you get fine soon. Don't worry. You get fine soon. Oh, Ibrahim has not been able to join again. But okay. So let's try to solve it together. Vanessa. Hello, Vanessa.
Yes, sir.
You might have to raise your voice a little bit. Vanessa,
Hello, sir.
your voice, are you the one who taught Melissa or she taught you? Hey, when Melissa talks, yes, Vanessa, help me. How do you solve this?
So, sir, we take each term and we find the root of it.
Okay,
Basically. So the root of 100 is 10,
so 10.
and the root of r squared is r,
R.
minus the root of 4 is 2.
2.
The root of m squared is m.
M.
And the root of r to the power 6 is r to the power 3 because root is also to the power half.
Okay.
So 6
So,
multiplying half is 3.
okay, right. So in finding the roots of powers, it's more like you halve them. So even in r squared, you halve the 2. Okay, you find half of the 2, making 1. So this one, which is 6, you find half of 6, which is 3, right? So it becomes r per 3. So I'm just diverting a little bit. So Vanessa, assume we had r per 5. What would have happened?
It would have been 5 raised to the power, no, r raised to the power 5 over 2.
5 over 2, good. So if I give you a question and it is a letter and it is raised to the power an even number, you can't tell me you can't find the square root of it. Is that okay? All right, so let's continue.
So you put the first term in all in brackets.
So in brackets.
And since there's a negative sign there, you create another bracket and you put the same variables inside, but the sign will change to positive.
Okay, so it will become 10r plus 2m r raised to the power 3. Bracket close. That's all.
Yes, please.
Okay, great. Please, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay. Crystal. Hello, Crystal. Crystal, I'm not getting your feedback. So I saw the chat. Okay, so Crystal, you sent a message. Oh, so Crystal, still your microphone. Is that the case? Oh, but Crystal, if you have an earpiece, you can try it to work. Oh. Is it a laptop or a phone? Don't get confused. I'm chatting with her. That's why I'm able to respond. Crystal, is it a laptop? But don't you have a phone earpiece that you can connect? Do you have a phone earpiece? Okay, you don't have it. Now, I don't know whether it is the laptop's microphone that is fault or otherwise. But if it is not fault, you might need to push the muting button. Either on the taskbar below, you can mute yourself. So you may need to. All right, but kindly get the phone earpiece before tomorrow's lesson. Kindly. Is that okay? Oh, okay, you've tried and it didn't work. Sorry. Then get an earpiece, okay? Get an earpiece. All right. So I'm giving a final one on difference of two squares, and then we'll switch to our other areas for the day. Today I'll send an assignment to be done, but I'm sure some of you have slept the whole day without doing anything maths. All right. Um, Okay, so this is a very simple one. Let's try it. But think deep. Oh, no, I have an error. Sorry. I'm coming. I made a mistake. It's 160. All right, so you can start. Samsung SM A546U1. Hello, you are welcome.
Thank you.
Great. Please, your name.
Akosia.
Of course, you are right. So we are solving a question. You can try your hands on it.
Okay.
Okay.
To do what? What do you want to do? That what? Is it WhatsApp?
Okay, a minute more. A minute more. So Akosia, when you get your answer, you send it as a chat, okay? You type it out in the chat and you are sending it to me. So you have to click my name, that is Adomako, then send your answer. Okay, so I've seen that the trick in there is lost. You're not getting it. Let me see. Someone is asking me to work it out. Yes, I'm gonna work it out. So your first step, now I mentioned it is difference of two squares. Vanessa brought up an answer which is correct, but because I mentioned it's a difference of two squares, I didn't accept it. So there are times that you would need to factorize out a common term before you continue. So this is one of those. Factorize out a common term before you continue. So that is the trick. You kindly do that. This one I'll give you just 3 minutes. Factorize out a common term. My time here is 8, 9, 8, 12. That will be over. So factorize out a common term, and then you proceed to do a difference of two squares. Okay, so time is up. I have two answers. Let me check. Actually, one. Hmm. Okay. So my expectation was for you to factorize out the number 2. Now 2 times 81 is 160. So 2 would be out. Then we open a bracket. That will be 81 minus 9 V3. Bracket closed. That's our first step. Please, are we together? Are we together? Okay. Yeah, hello, Enoch.
You went from the 81.
So 2 times 81 is 162.
Okay.
Because we said there's a difference of 2 squares, our agenda is to get a number whose perfect square we can find. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
We realize that 81 is 1. Okay, so this is our first step. Okay, Enoch, 81 minus 9, how would you find difference of 2 squares of it? Or what will the difference of 2 squares be?
So the square root of 81 is 9.
9.
Minus
Minus.
3.
Square root of 9 is 3.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And then 1 over 5.
Why 1 over 5?
Because that's the half of 3.
No, half of 3 is 3 times half. It's 3 over 2.
Okay.
Is that okay? You are
Yeah.
multiplying 3 or dividing 3 by 2. That's what you are dividing. It will be 3 over 2. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So 3 over 2. Uh-huh. Are you done?
Then you go to the next bracket.
Come, let me write this one. So that is v raised to the power 3 over 2. I wrote it to you. 3 over 2. What else? What's next?
So it will be in a bracket.
In one bracket.
Then the next bracket will be 9 plus
9 plus
3
3
exponent 3 over 2.
over 2. Are you done?
Yeah.
So your line is
Yes.
breaking. Are you done?
Yes.
But don't you see you've left the 2 unattended to?
Yeah.
Yes. So because you want the difference of 2 squares to be kept well, you give the outcome its own square bracket, okay? Then you
Okay.
write 2 outside. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, thank you. Hello, please, is anybody confused? Kindly don't feel shy, okay? We are here to learn. That's why we are here. Other than that, you'll be sleeping. And I would also be sleeping. Any challenge? Any challenge? Okay, right. So we go on. So I'll send you a series of questions on difference of 2 squares where you need to apply your knowledge of it. All right, so I move on to the quadratic trinomials. quadratic trinomials. Let me. Okay, now when we talk about quadratic trinomials, a question like this is an example. Now, what makes it a quadratic trinomial? Tri means three, so we have three terms. We have the x squared, we have the 7x, and we have the 10. These are terms that tell us whether it is a trinomial or not. Now, the trinomial means there are three. That is sorted. In Latin, we have polynomials and all that. Now, what makes you think it's a quadratic trinomial? Because the variable in here is x, giving you x squared and 7x. You see that the x is squared, the next x has no power, and in the third term, there is no x. I go again. We are trying to identify what a quadratic trinomial is. And I'm saying that one of the features is that it has a variable. And that variable in the first term is squared. In the second term, it is 7x. And in the third term, it is not even available. Okay, right. Now, once you make that identification, then you would need to find out what terms you can make available so that these three terms become 4 terms. Your next agenda is to break up the 3 terms of the trinomials into a 4-term algebraic expression. Now, once we get to 4 terms, then we can easily do the simplification. All right, so x squared plus 7x plus 10. Now, this is what we're going to do. We'll look for 2 numbers that will satisfy 2 conditions. 1, we'll look for 2 numbers which, when added, gives us 7x, and when multiplied, gives us 10. Okay, x squared plus 7x plus 10. We are looking for 2 numbers which, when added, would give us our 7x, and then when multiplied, will give us 10. Okay. All right, so help me. I need 2 numbers. When you add, you will get 7x. When you multiply, you're going to get 10. Any thoughts? Anybody can unmute and talk, please. Any thoughts?
5 and 2. 5
Tell
and
me.
2.
5 and 2. That's enough, right?
Yeah.
5 and 2. Yes, any others? Any others? None, okay, right. So what we would use is 5 and 2, like Enoch said. 5 and 2. So 5 plus 2 is 7, right? 5 times 2 is 10. So it has satisfied the condition. So you look for 2 numbers, which when added will give you the middle number, that is 7x. And then when multiplied, will give you the last number, that is 10, or the ending number, that is 10. All right. So if we have 2 and then 5, 2 plus 5 is 7. 2 times 5 is 10, which is absolutely correct. So we go. Oh, sorry. So 7x squared. Then we use the number to split this. So we have 2 and 5. So plus 2x plus so that will be plus 5x and then plus 10. So we've succeeded in using the 2 and the 5 to replace the 7. At this point, you are going to deal with them in pairs. You are going to deal with x squared plus 2x. You are going to deal with 5x plus 10. Are we together?
Yes,
Hello?
please.
Okay, right. Akosia. Hello, Akosia. Okay, Akosia is not with me. So we will deal with x squared and 2x. What is common to x squared and 2x? Anybody can unmute? The common
X value.
factor, x, right? Okay, well, that's Elsie. So x
Yeah,
out,
please,
you
it
left.
wasn't me.
Come again, it wasn't you. Okay, I was waiting for the person to continue anyway. Hello, Ella.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we factorize out x. What is left?
X bracket open X plus 2.
Plus 2. Okay. Then plus
5 bracket open X plus 2.
5x plus 2. Okay. Can you continue for us?
X plus 2 all in brackets. X plus 5 all in brackets.
Okay, so you pick the common term, which is x plus 2. And then we have x plus 5. Okay, right. Class, is it clear? Is anybody lost? Okay, right. So let's try an example. Let's try an example. Okay. Okay, so you can try x squared minus 9x plus 20. Please start with try. Okay. So answers. I have answers from 4 people. Okay, right. I've seen the answers. So let's solve it together. Now we have x squared minus 9x plus 20. We want two numbers, which when added will give us negative 9. And when multiplied will give us 20. I go again. Okay, so I'm waiting for someone to tell me two numbers, which when added gives negative 9, when multiplied gives 20. Yes, Vanessa?
5 and 4.
5 and 4, positive or negative 5 and 4?
Negative 5, positive 4. Negative 5, positive 4.
Negative 5, positive 4. Yes, Amy? Let me write this down. Negative 5, positive 4. Yes, any others? I was calling Vanessa. Vanessa, huh?
So please negative 5, negative 4.
Negative 5 and then negative again. Negative 5. Then negative. Hello, Crystal. Hello, Crystal. Keep on. Okay, yes. Elsie. Hello, Elsie.
There,
Yes, which two numbers?
please. I'll go with Vanessa's one.
You go with Vanessa's.
Yes,
Okay, why?
please, because that's what I got. Negative 5, negative 4.
Negative 5, negative 4. Why not
Yes.
Enoch's answer?
Please, his own negative 5 plus positive 4 will not give us negative 9.
Good. So negative 5 plus positive 4 is supposed to give us negative 9 to give us negative 1. So it
1.
can be up here.
Yes, please.
However, negative 5 and negative 4, when you add them, you get negative 9. How about when you multiply?
Please, when you multiply, you get negative 20.
Negative 20. So negative 5 times 4 is negative 20. That it is. Hello. Okay, all right. So it's lost here. So the values are negative 5 and negative 4. So you use it to split the middle number. In splitting, you should position them so well that it will favor your final factorization. So we have x squared. The numbers are negative 5 and negative 4. So x squared minus 5x minus 4x is, no, sorry, plus 20. Plus 20. So we'll use the negative 5 and negative 4 to split the middle number. So we can now factorize out in pairs. So we'll do this first, and then we'll do the other one. Hello, Akos. Akos, yeah.
Keep quiet. Yes, sir.
Akos, I disturb you there. Akusha, x squared minus 5x. What is the common factor? What is common to x squared and then negative 5x?
1.
Yes, certainly. As for 1, it would work for everybody. So 1 aside 1, what else? X squared and then 5x. What is common? So I guess you can see x in both, right? Hello, Akusha.
Yes, sir.
I guess you can see x in x squared and then x in 5x.
Yes, X.
So the common factor is x. Now, when you factorize x out, what is left for the first term, x squared?
X and negative 5.
So it will be x minus 5, right?
Yes.
So you've done the first factorization. So help us with the second one. Minus 4x and 20, what is common?
Minus 4.
So minus 4, bracket open. Yes, what is left?
X minus 5.
Why not plus 5? Come again.
Because we need to get
You need to get yes, we need to get what? Oh, please speak up your mind.
okay,
Okay?
because we need to get the same answers in the bracket.
So the number above, when you multiply, you have to get them again, right?
Yes.
And negative 4 times negative 5 is positive 20. Negative. I guess that's it.
Yes, please.
Now, please keep yourself unmuted. So what is the next step? What's the next step?
We factorize X minus 4 and then X minus 5.
Right, so we'll group them. X minus 4 would be in one bracket. X minus 4. And then those that are already in the bracket, you pick one of them to represent. That will be X minus 5. Okay, that's correct. Hello, class, please, are we together? Enoch, are we together?
Yes.
Ella, are you with us?
Yes, please.
Is it clear?
It is clear.
Great. Elsie,
Yes.
are you fine? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
Okay, great. Crystal, you have to send a message, okay? Crystal, are we okay? Vanessa, are we okay? Okay, all right. Now we move on to another kind. The next kind, that one has a coefficient to the first variable. It has a coefficient to the first variable. For example, okay, so we have 2x plus 7x plus 3. Now, whenever you are given a quadratic trinomial, that is how we call these kinds of questions. Quadratic trinomial, and I've shown you why it is a trinomial, and I've told you why it is a quadratic. We are given a quadratic trinomial, but in this instance, there is a coefficient of 2 before the x squared. Look at the other one. Is there a coefficient? No. What about the previous one? No. But this one has a coefficient. Now, whenever there's a coefficient, you would look for two numbers, but the conditions will vary. So your first step will be to multiply the 2 by the 3, which is 6. Now you ask yourself, you want two numbers, which when added gives us 7x, and then when multiplied will give us 6. This time we'll not say when multiplied will give us 3. No, it will when multiplied will give us 6. Any thoughts? Two numbers should give us 7x or 7, and then when you multiply, it should give us 6. Any thoughts? Yes, anybody can speak up by unmuting your microphone. You can unmute yourself and help us. Hello, Vanessa.
Hello, sir.
Vanessa, what are the two numbers?
Please, 6 and 1.
6 and 1.
What's
6 times 1
is 6.
is 6. Then 6 plus 1.
7.
Okay, great. So we are going to use that to split the equation or the statement up. So we have 2x squared. She says 6 and 1, okay? So we can do plus 1x, which is the same as x, and then plus 6x. So the 7 has been split to 1x and 6x. And then finally, we have 3 plus 3. Don't get confused. The 6 that we created ourselves was supposed to help us solve a problem. Is that okay? That 6 was supposed to help us solve a problem. So it isn't the final, it's not part of the question. So you go back to the original question and then you solve. At this point, you deal with them in pairs. You deal with them in pairs. So we would need to deal with them in pairs. Okay, right. Elsie. Hello, Elsie. Hello, Elsie. Elsie, you're not online. Ella.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So help us. The first pair, 2x squared plus 1x. What is common?
X is common.
X is common. And then what will be left when you pull x out?
2x plus 1.
2x plus 1. Okay, so bracket closed. Then we have 6x plus 3. What is common?
3 is common.
3. Okay, so when you pull 3 out, you have what left?
2x plus 1.
So the same 2x plus 1 in this one. 2x plus 1. Next step. Next step.
X plus 3 all in brackets.
So those outside, you create a bracket for them, right?
Yes.
So x plus 3. And then?
Bracket open, 2x plus 1 all in brackets.
2x plus 1. So you pick one of those two. Represent it 2x plus 1. Right? Okay, thank you. Please, is it clear to all of us?
Yes, please.
Oh, sorry, Crystal, I just saw your message. Okay, right, fine. Enoch, yes, we are clear. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So, solve this for me. So, I'm giving you one to solve for me. Please don't look at the time, okay? I know it is 8:51, but we need to finish what we are supposed to finish. So kindly be patient. Let's get. I'm sure by 9:15 we'll be done. I'll try and round up soon. Okay, so a moment. So let's try this. 2x squared minus 2x minus 12. Okay, so let's start with 2x squared minus 2x minus 12. All right, start with Okay, so I have 4 persons bringing answers. I have Vanessa. I have Akosia. I have Ella. I have Els. Okay. Enoch, you not sent an answer. Okay. So let's solve together. Hello, Elsie. Hello, Elsie.
Yes, sir.
Can you help us with this?
Yes.
Okay,
Please,
great.
multiply the 2 times the 12.
You don't have 12. What do you have? You don't have 12.
12.
You don't have 12.
Please,
You
what
actually
is
have,
it?
that's negative 12, not 12.
Negative 12. Okay.
Yes,
Please, we get negative 24.
negative 24. So that will be the guide, right? Okay, so what do you do?
Then we state the same equation. The negative 24. And then you
No,
look for
no,
two
wait,
numbers.
I didn't get your statement. You say you state the same equation, right?
Yes,
What's the negative 24?
yes,
Okay, so you don't need to rewrite a statement. You are just going to keep the negative 24 in mind, okay? So that will guide you in your choice of numbers. Is that okay?
yes.
Okay, good. So let's go. How do you choose numbers?
Please, you look for two numbers, which when you sum up, you get negative 2x. And when you multiply, you get negative 24.
Okay, great. So help us.
Please, I got negative 8 and positive 6.
Negative 8 and positive what?
6.
6, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so let's sum it. Negative 8 and positive 6 is. Hello? Hello, see. Hello? Oh, is Elsie on the line? As you've muted yourself. Hello? Elsie, please, you've muted yourself.
Please, your line was breaking.
Oh, really? Sorry then. Okay, so I was asking, you want two numbers. You said the numbers are what?
Negative 8 and positive 6.
And positive 6. So negative 8 plus positive 6 is?
Negative 2.
And then negative 8 times positive 6 is?
Negative 24.
No. 6
Hey,
times
no.
8. Oh, yeah, no, you see. 6 times 8.
Please, I'm coming.
When you were doing BC, you were not using a calculator. Today you've gotten access to the calculator, you want to use a calculator for everything. Mhm. Hello, Ozzy. Hello, Elsie. Oh, Elsie says my line is breaking. Elsie, I doubt it is mine. Oh. Elsie, I'm on the 4th floor in the office, and I'm using a cable internet. Vanessa. Hello, Vanessa.
sir.
Is my line breaking?
No, please.
So I suspect that it is Elsie's end.
Yeah, please, your line is breaking.
Elsie, it is your end. It is your end. Okay, Elsie, I'm saying that 6 times 8 is what? No, negative 8 times 6. That is what you said. It is not 24, but it is what? It is 48.
Yeah.
Yes.
Please, you said.
I'm saying negative 8 times 6 is negative 48, right? 6, 8, 48.
Yes. Yes.
Good. Meaning that your choice of numbers isn't right. It satisfies just one condition, but it doesn't satisfy the other one. Okay? Because you want two numbers, which when added would give you the middle one, negative 2. Those same two numbers, when you multiply, it should give you negative 24. Is that okay?
Sir, please, negative 6 and positive 4.
Negative 6 and positive 4. Negative 6 times positive 4 is negative 24, right? Loyalty.
Sir.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So negative 6 times positive 4 is negative 24, right? And then negative 6 plus 4 is negative 2. Is that okay? I'm sure you are facing a connectivity challenge. So your choice of numbers is right. So let me attempt to use that to solve the question. Akosha, can you continue from here for us? Looks like she's having challenges with the line. Hello, Akosha.
Yes, sir.
Good.
So 2x squared minus
So you agree to
6x.
the two numbers?
Pardon?
Do you agree to the numbers she told us, she gave us?
Yes.
Okay, right. So let's use it. 2x squared
Minus 6x
minus 6x, because it says negative 6 and 4,
plus 4x
plus 4x
minus 12.
minus 12. Good. So as for the 24, it just helped us to find our two numbers, but we don't use it in our equation. Okay, great. What's the next step?
2x.
So 2x,
Then open bracket x
yes,
minus 3. Then
x,
close the bracket.
x minus 3, close
Plus
brackets,
4.
plus 4,
Open bracket x minus 3. Close
x
bracket.
minus 3. Okay.
Then x minus 3 into brackets.
So open the first bracket, x minus 3,
Then open bracket 2x plus 4. Close the
then
bracket.
those outside, you use them for another bracket, 2x plus 4. Okay. All right, thanks, Akusia. Please, you agree with who are those on the line? Crystal, do you agree with Ella, Vanessa?
Please, I kind of have a different working.
Okay, great. That's Ella, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, Ella, let's try yours.
Okay, the expression was 2x squared minus 2x minus 12.
Let me write it.
Okay.
2x squared minus 2x minus 12. Good.
And I found out that 2 could run through the expression. So I divided all the 2.
By 2, okay, huh? So what's the outcome?
I got x squared minus x minus 6.
So you have 2 outside, right?
No. I divided through by 2.
Okay, so dividing through by 2 means that that 2 is a factor. Is that okay?
Yes.
If you divide through by 2 and don't do anything to the 2, you have changed the question. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Okay.
So your best bet is to run it outside, then you write what is left inside. Then you will deal with what is left. Is that okay? So
Okay.
minus 6, I guess. I guess like this.
That's not how I did it, but yes.
Oh, okay. No, so when you divide by 2, you had x squared minus x minus 6, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, but like I said, you can't throw the 2 away. Once you throw the 2 away, you have changed the state of the equation or the statement. Is that okay? But what you did would fit in here. So let's deal with x squared minus x minus 6. Huh?
Okay.
So let's factorize that out. Oh, we are waiting for you.
Okay, 2 brackets open, x squared minus 3x plus 2x minus 6.
You're getting me lost too. At this point, we have x squared minus x minus 6, right?
Yes.
So now we are looking for two numbers. Which one? I need that
The
statement.
factored form was when I got x squared minus x minus 6. My factors were x plus 2 all in brackets, x minus 3 all in brackets.
Okay, fine. But before you get to that point, you will need to find two numbers. Which one added will give us -1. When multiplied will give us -6. So you need to give us those two numbers first before we get to the final point that you just mentioned.
-3 and +2.
-3 and +2. That means -3 plus +2 is
The negative x I got.
that's -1. And then -3 times +2 is -6, right? So you have to rewrite the statement to become x squared. Help me.
Minus 3x
minus 3x
plus 2x
plus 2x
minus 6.
minus 6. Okay, still your 2 will be hanging outside there.
Then I had x minus 3, x outside.
Come again, please.
I had x bracket open, x minus 3.
So for the first pair, you would bring
Yes.
x out, right?
Yes.
So that's x minus 3 plus
2 bracket open,
2 bracket open
x minus 3.
x minus 3. At this point, you need the square brackets. I'm adding mine to yours, okay? Then the 2 will be hanging out. So you further,
2 brackets open.
Okay,
X plus 2
x
plus 2
plus 2,
minus 3.
x minus 3. Okay. Like this, right?
Yes.
So you are perfectly right. Is that okay? The only thing is the 2 that you divided by, you didn't bring it in. Is that okay?
Okay.
Right, good. So thanks for the variation to question. Please, I hope we are together. Hello. These students are sleeping. Hello, Vanessa. Hello, Vanessa.
Yes, please.
Vanessa, are you asleep?
No, please. Say, please, I've been
Akosia,
doing it, please.
you are doing?
Yes, please.
Akosia, is it yes, please, to the fact that you are sleeping?
No.
Okay, right. Elsie. Okay. All right. So I'll pause here. Is that okay? And then I'll send you questions to try your hands on. Before we meet tomorrow, I would expect you to send it to me. Is that okay?
Yes, please.
Okay, right. So we'll pause here, and then God willing, tomorrow, 7 o'clock, we'll continue. Have a sound sleep. I am now closing from my office. So good night and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.